Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're back today with a brand new video, and today we're back with 10 lies commonly told about Roblox. But without wasting any time, let's hop straight into today's video. And we're going to be talking about things that people say about Roblox that are just lies. So make sure you stay to the end of the video so you can know everything I've heard that's been said. But first up, the first thing is that it's boring. So people who don't like the game will call it boring, but to me that's a little confusing because Roblox is a game to where you can play whatever you want. So if you can do whatever you want, then how is the game boring? That doesn't make a lot of sense. To me, I think you might be the problem if you have a boring time with a game like this. That just makes the most sense to me. But next up, let's talk about how it's a kid's game. So this one at least makes a little sense to me. People will say it's a kid's game to try to undermine it, but I can see why they say that. The most viral clips and videos are usually children freaking out about what's happening in the game. But the way I like to dispute this is by saying, look up your favorite Roblox YouTuber or just think of them. Chances are they're over the age of 18, which goes to show the age range of people for this game. It can be enjoyed by kids all the way up to adults. This game really is enjoyable for everyone. But next up, let's talk about how it's only for PC. So I've heard this a couple times, and that's because the game is most notably known for PC, but I think this is mainly just a little bit of ignorance, because the game is actually available on Xbox and PlayStation alongside PC, which means it's available on pretty much every major console there is, even including the phone. So this is just a flat out lie with pretty much no rhyme or reason to it. But next up, let's talk about how it's like Minecraft. This also makes a little bit of sense. They're both non-linear games and they share quite a bit of the same player base. So people must assume that since they have those things in common, they must be the same game. But they're wrong, because even though they're both non-linear, the way they do it is completely different. Minecraft is a sandbox game, which means you just drops into an open world and you can do whatever you want. Meanwhile, Roblox is a game filled with mini games where you can play whatever you want, whenever you want. So it's the same concept of being non-linear, but just two completely different ways of executing it. But next up, let's talk about how it's pay to win. So this gets a bad rep because of other free-to-play games. Other free-to-play games are really pay to win. Roblox has avoided this for the longest amount of time. But since other free-to-play games primarily are pay to win, where you can pay to get a huge advantage over other people, people assume that Roblox is the same way. But for the most part, it's not, which makes it really stand out as one of the games that isn't pay to win. But if you don't actually play it, you wouldn't know this, and it would get the stigma that all of the other free-to-play, pay-to-win games usually get. But that's been it. That's been the video. This has been 10 lies commonly told about Roblox. But like always, if you enjoy it, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on our free Roblox giveaway at the end of the month.